Alright, we are back. We're back down just to a slight headache, and I'm not going to try to force it to go any more longer. So yeah, now he's a normal face. So I'm guessing that I took this area for granted, thinking this moonlight or sunlight would technically be considered, but I was wrong. Did I go into the wrong area? I gotta be careful because I am running low on oil. Yeah. You'd think all these refills would be at least half. So I think I went across originally. Hello, Mr. Mouse. Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing the tar is needed. Okay. Really, we're already doing that. So I guess every time I get to a torture scene, it's gonna keep doing that to me? That's weird. Back to up here. Let me guess, the freaky face is back. Yeah. So every time I find a torture thing, it's gonna do that. Oh, this takes a few minutes. It's kind of dumb. Look into the flame. I see the like wavy effect it's causing, but fixed? No. Do I even need to look at a flame exactly? I'm guessing that's also not making it easy. It's just, is this gonna work? Is me just staring at the camera gonna make it easier for me? No, I'm still shaking. Jeez, man. They really want to make this take long. Nice little painting we got here. Okay, people on YouTube, BRB. Alright. Back to it. I hate this sound effect. It is rather annoying. It's also annoying that they don't have that much I don't like these sound effects. Yeah, yet again. Crystal clear. So with the reassurance of having the key, the orb makes it easier. Because we haven't had crystal clear conscious in a very long time.
How are things coming? You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
I found in the choir. Okay. So I'm guessing that's over here. They need to give me more oil here, man. I'm trying to, like, go from one thing to another thing, but searching and... They said torture rooms, so... I don't know, the giant torturous room?
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
So I'm...
Please, I didn't life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Well,
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
that's new.
Who are you to question me?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Okay, lots of tinder boxes. That doesn't help when there's just an open gash. Huh? That was nice of you. Ugh. Well, I think he said there was 6, I have no oil. Dude, this is gonna suck. That's one thing that sucks about this game is just the oil reserves are. Dude, I hate this shit. Yeah. Nice of you. A traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull. He is forced into it only to be heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh. But did he realize it was for his tomb? He screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and has traveled through the complex instructionment, which is the bull's head. Outside, the men can hear the brass bull bellow. Oh, I knew there was... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really need to let it sit. I remember learning about the brass bull in history class. That thing, I think, is probably one of the worst things. So this is gonna suck because there's no oil for my lamp, and now we got the guy wondering about. I mean, I think he caught on to me, but the shaking I don't think is gonna give me a chance to heal up. I think there is one more. I'm guessing there's gonna be like an orange piece or something, or a yellow piece. Slight headache. Okay. So no way here. I'm running out.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Okay, just a slight headache. I need to save what little I have. Another purple. This is nice. So I got all 6 pieces. Oh, crystal clear. Okay. So we got all of them. So it's like a dark scuff up. Okay, so I'm guessing when I go back to the guy, I should be fine. I'm guessing that's the shadow.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my fate is in your hands.
So... Okay, so I got the orb. I can technically go to the inner sanctum now. Oh, not what I wanted. Notes. This one. Okay, so taunts me on the other side. Okay, so fungi should work as a... Okay, so I need tools to get this fungi. The vintage should be attracted as usual by from an agonized human. Okay, so I need blood and then tampered. What do I have? So that's just, okay. So I have yet to figure out what... I know what this is. That's to stick these together. I still have the glass jar, this stuff. So there's a few things that I'm missing. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have 1 out of 3. The second one is pretty easy. So here's him. The next thing I need to do is go to... I do need to go back there, but that'll be the last thing I do. There's a fungus that I should have broken, technically. I saw the fungus, and I knew I probably should have done it while I was... Yeah, I know. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. That right there is the third object. On you apparently could have touched all the torture devices to learn the story about how they got tortured, which we're not here for. I know that's the triangle, so I'm not doing that one. I'm looking for the one that had like a red mist underneath it. That's the one I'm looking for. So not this one. That's like the stretching device. This. Yeah. Nope. Did not need to know that. So it's this with this, and then That's the blood. So that's 2 out of 3. The last one is going to be hard because it's where the cow was. So I'm going to need to probably run across the creature yet again. Oh, and apparently you're not supposed to do anything but hide for him. Because unlike the other one, he just... I think it's like he's pretty hustly when it comes to like chasing prey.
I see that all the odd pieces you need. I know I have no right.
Yeah. I know I have no right to do it. I wish he didn't spout that. So apparently, once I get all the stuff, then I can go, but then it's like a weird trap thing. I'll probably save once I get to that point. I think this is it. Here, I will. Okay, do that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that was pretty easy. Kind of catching up to stuff that, you know, had to take breaks on. I just really wish I had some oil, though.
I see that all the odd pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please.
So apparently this is where I'm supposed to go, but I'm supposed to trigger something first.
I see that all the odd pieces you need.
So I'm guessing I'm supposed to act selfish first. Because it does feel weird, that I can't get into that, so. It's a fake out death. I already kind of know about this one. If you're getting too close. Personally, it should have just been right there.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Okay, last prisoner note. There will be little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. I am fortunate I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to warn myself of my prison. When my first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me as long as I am in them. Here there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me a hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could have somehow reached it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you escape your clutches and return all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Okay. Can't look at that for too long. At least I got some stuff. A bucket of water. So this guy said something about a key. Down a pipe. Oh, cool. Would have not seen that. So what's this? For? So what this? Cool. Okay, we are... All right. What?
August 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement. Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit expected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others.
Doesn't sound like it.
As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
He started looking past prisoners and stuff. He started doing the innocent. Well, I mean, the others will innocent by judge, but only a slight headache, but we're still doing what we're doing. Oh. No. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, I know. Oh, great. They took all my things I filled. Oh. It's so dumb. Cool. All right. Okay, that's ready. Oil. What do you mean? But It's not letting me... Am I missing a step? Okay, so you're just telling me the directions. Okay. Anything I pressed on this should have done it.
I thought I lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
What?
You did it. Thank goodness. Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to run, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate Alexander is opening in the inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
So there's a saw around here? Okay, blocked, blocked. A saw.
Via was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples. Quickly, off with the head! And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Alright. A saw? Okay. Okay, so it's in the next room.
Me, powerful. Not so very.
Um... Is he going to the side where I need to go? Oh, yep.
August, 1839. What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
And I'm guessing this isn't... Maybe it's just I need to put them in it. If I can't place them in, I'll just go at it. Okay. I hate the flesh, dude. The flesh is so annoying. It's like I can't get past it. Okay. How bad's my... Okay. I was in the air, you motherfucker. Alright. Alright, I think that's it for tonight. No one's showing up, and I've done my more than my 2 hours. And I gotta get some stuff done tomorrow. I don't got as much time as I'd like. But I think... I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'm gonna see about making chapters. Because if I can make chapters, we might finish up Amnesia on Tuesday. But anyway, people on YouTube, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Remember, we are here for Twitch, for live. You should have been here in the description. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Bye-bye.